Good morning.
Good morning, Bamba. What?
What's up?
What's going on, sis?
Shit. Chilling. Just getting up, doing some errands and shit.
Respectfully, sis, you looked very nice last night. The
Thank
pictures I saw
you.
last night, you look, as always.
Appreciate it. You know, that stuff I'll do a little something.
Of course, I know how you give it up, man. How was last night, buddy? Describe it to me last night. How was last night?
It was good. So I wasn't there the first day. But I heard there was audio difficulties and stuff, so a lot of the battles happened yesterday.
Right.
The main card battles was good. I didn't see all of the other battles, the first card battles, but a lot of the girls did well. Shout out to the girls. I didn't see any of the guys do bad either. So everybody that was booked did pretty well. Some of the girls that were on the one-off card, you could tell they need a lot of development. Like they're not really ready yet, especially for stages, because stages is different from just being in a room rapping to people. You know what I'm saying? So
Educate me on when you went from the first time with a small room. And you remember your first big stage battle? Can you give us that?
My first big stage battle, it depends on big, because I've had big and I've had major stage. So my first big stage battle was Queen of the Ring, I could say.
Right.
Because the views was there and everything. So that was my first big stage battle, Star Smiles. My first huge battle in my mind was me and Gaddis in Canada, because it was 10,000 people in that arena.
By the battle, I think that's one of your best battles. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love that battle. You and Guy had a dope back and forth. King of the Dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that was my first time looking in the crowd and being like, oh shit, it's packed in here. Like it was packed, like tiers, like 1 level, 2 level, 3. Like that's the first time I seen that. So, but yeah. But that's why I said it's different on the stage, because number one, how it was looking on the battler side, the echo was crazy from stage. So you couldn't hear, if you were on stage, you couldn't hear the battles. You had to go down to hear them. So a lot of the stuff I was missing in the first couple or whatever. But from the ones that I saw, everybody went crazy. I'm trying to remember who I had winning. I had J221. Cristavia, I think I gave her the second.
Wow. Are you shocked J2 won that battle? Are you shocked?
No. I mean, I might be a little biased there. That's my bro, like, you know. So I don't know if I'm the best person to ask that.
Right. You're right. I shouldn't ask you that part of stuff.
Yeah. But it was a fire battle though. No, she actually, from knowing what he was going to say, I didn't think that she was going to keep up as much, because she's been battling a lot, and because he was coming crazy. So I didn't think she was going to be able to hold her own, but she actually did in the second round. I think I gave her an edge, but I do have to watch it again. Who else? Ash Cash and Hazzy. I had Ash with an edge.
I saw that.
Cakes and Ella Fitzgerald. I had Cakes with an edge. Okay. Ella, she just knew. You could tell she's like new, but she has potential. So we'll see where that go.
What do you look for in the new girls when you're watching a new girl battle? Is it the confidence? Is it how they structure their bars? What do you look for as a veteran like yourself when you watch girls on the come up, man?
The punching, that's it. If you know where to punch, even if your punches aren't as good. Like I've heard people, and now I see the difference, because when I came in, I was just rapping, but I was rapping bars. I'm like, how are they not receiving it if I'm saying things that's so crazy? And it was how I was saying it. So it's the how that I look at. And that's why a lot of girls skip over other girls, because they have the how figured out. Even though their bars is not figured out all the way, the how, the punch, the feel, the haymaker, to get the crowd to react, they have that part figured out. So I say that's what I look for more, because there's a lot of girls that can write well. They just can't deliver it well, and that does play a part on how the audience receives it.
It's frustrating as an artist if your material is dope, but how you convey it to us, we don't reciprocate it well. Can that be frustrating for artists?
Hell yeah. I used to be hella frustrated. That's why I didn't understand. I'm like, this is about rapping. Like, what do y'all mean I'm not saying it right? I'm rapping. Like, y'all listen to Kendrick and J. Cole and different people because they give you a different feel, while y'all don't listen to different battlers. But I understand from the audience perspective, is if you can't move us, you know what I'm saying, then we're not going to react. So I had to figure that out later on. But on one part, I'm like, it's kind of weird, because it's double things. But I feel like we only do that with women more. Like guys, y'all let the guys be in their own element. You're like, oh yeah, Chilla got his lane. Oh yeah, Kayshawn do this, but this person do that. And Street Hymns is a Christian, and Loso is, you know what I'm saying? Like we have these categories for men, but we don't have it for women, and that's kind of fucked up. Like women just got to be one type of woman battler. You got to be aggressive and deliver. That's not the only type that there could be out there though. Why we can't have the female Chilla, the female, you know what I'm saying? The more calmer people who know how to deliver just enough, but not crazy, but just enough to be effective.
Got you. Hey, what else, Bob? What else? As an official, I feel like I didn't get a lot of feedback on that battle, Bob.
I can't say that I super liked it. Maybe I got to see it. Being in the crowd just wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know. I guess it wasn't what we thought it would be.
How was the crowd last night, Bob?
Huh?
How was the crowd last night?
The crowd was kind of weird, but like I said, the crowd was kind of weird, but they were catching shit. Like there's certain battles where they were heavily interacting in it. So I don't know if that was crowd bias or just like everybody went to go drink and smoke at once, or everybody just got a little drunker. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes that happens. You just get the drunker crowd or the crowd that got hungry because they watched 10 battles, so they need to go get some. Like sometimes you get that shit.
Right.
But as far as what I heard, I'm trying to remember. I think I had Av with an edge, but it wasn't like a. It wasn't a super crazy back and forth, but they did enough to make it a good battle. I'll say that.
Got you. And Goddess and Nitty?
Nitty took that. Gaddis did better than people was expecting. I think that's all she really had to do. Is do better than her last performance. But Nitty was being Nitty. He was punching. And I had him edging. I don't think that was Nitty at his best either, which is crazy, but he did win.
Wow. Okay. And obviously, please break down this Vixen versus Hustle battle for me, please.
So I left on the third round, so I didn't see the whole battle. But from what I saw, Hustle was wilding. And somebody called me so I could listen to in on the last round. Don't tell nobody. But I didn't watch it, Remy. Like, it was no video. I just wanted to hear the round. That's it, you know. And my Uber was there, so I had to go. But, yeah, Hustle was wilding. And I just was tweeting her this. I said, I noticed the trend in her when y'all count her out heavily, like when y'all don't even give her a chance of winning, she goes crazy. And the first time was official. Yeah. First time was official. I watched it, so it gave me like deja vu kind of like yesterday, and that's why I was saying she probably going to wild out because it's not the opponents. The opponents talking to her don't get her mad enough to really wild out. It'd be the fans talking to her that will upset her enough to really be like, I'm gonna show all y'all, fuck y'all. And I have that same thing. Like that's why I like battling people who people feel like I'm going to beat them. I don't like always getting these battles like, oh yeah, Bonnie gonna do it, but nah. I need y'all to make me angry. Make me feel like y'all think this person can win. Because you know me, I'm Caribbean and Hustle Caribbean too. That's a Caribbean thing. You gotta make us angry. If you want us to be real passionate and some shit, we gotta be angry. So I told her I'm gonna hire a team to tell her she gonna beat me every day if we gonna win. Like, Run Hustle, you're going to watch Body. Don't worry about it. I need her to feel like real comfortable because I don't want that Hustle that I seen yesterday.
So leaving the venue, nobody was talking about Vixen might have won this battle. There was no conversation like that at all.
No. But I was saying this before. Vixen is a very dope battler, but she has the how figured out more than the bars. To me, like it's been like that.
Break that up.
Like, she can there's certain girls who can punch an average bar and make it sound not average, but when you're breaking it down against bars that are really up there, it's not going to measure. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So an official was having that for a while. Like she's punched, she know how to. Official always knows how to punch, but a lot of those punches haven't been always effective lately because she's doing more of the how than the bar. The bar to make you stop the tape and be like, hold on, what the fuck she said? Rewind that. Like she had more of those back then than she do now. So I think she's trying to get back into that, and that's what I see. Yeah, Vixen has the how figured out more than the bars because when I break down bars and what people saying versus the other person, her bars aren't as strong as a lot of opponents, but her delivery is what outbeats them.
Mm.
So you got somebody like Hustle who has dope delivery and is trying to punch your head off. It just wasn't measuring up quality wise. Delivery wise, it was a cool back and forth, but quality wise, niggas was in the crowd. Oh my God, you hear what Hustle said? She's wilding every bar, every other bar. So that was the feel in the crowd.
Mm. What's your take on people that sell the bar real well? The line might not be too crazy, Bond, but they sold it so good on the delivery and everything, and the cadence of how they delivered it to us.
That's what I'm saying. The how. That's the how.
That's
They know how to do it.
Right.
They know how to do it, so they can sneak by with an average bar or two and make it sound crazy. But
a couple niggas like that, but I ain't gonna say no names.
there's a lot of people like that. But that's what I'm saying. That's where the game is more into the how now than the bar.
Yeah.
It's not about the bar, except when you get a person like Rum Nitty and JC is a perfect example of somebody who has it perfectly in the middle. His how and bars is balanced out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
When he's on his A game, he could deliver that shit perfectly, and he has bars that's gonna make you go stupid. Rum Nitty is a person who focuses more on bars than how, but his bars are so crazy. As long as he know how to punch a little bit, like he's not a big crowd interactive person. Rum Nitty, when you watch him, he's not like, you know what I'm saying, but he can make the crowd go crazy. So that's all you really need to do from what he's saying. So that's how I separate. Some people know how to do the bars better, and some people know how to do the delivery better.
I would love to know what Ram, right? That happened last night. All the conversations. I'm pretty sure she's going. She tried everything. She tried to go on YouTube, but you know what I mean. I think Avocado with JT or somebody to that effect. Maybe they should holler at next go around.
Yeah, it takes time getting into this shit and getting comfortable because number one, it's not only battle rap now. It's live streaming. It's technology, and you know, so you gotta have people that are into both kind of for it to be successful. It's not about just getting a camera and having it in a room no more. Like now you gotta make sure the stream is perfect and the Wi-Fi and the fucking phone cords and you know what I'm saying. Like it's more technological than it used to be. So I think once you figure that part out, you know, get a team that's experts on live streaming and battle rap events, then it'll work out.
Let me ask you a question. Are you in Hustle? Is gonna get a rematch? Spin the block back on that. Not a rematch, it didn't happen yet, but are we gonna get that battle?